What is going on, my ab tribe? I am your chosen abnormal 144, or your chosen abnormal 144, and I am here to address you guys. It has been a little bit of a window in between my last piece of content that I uploaded and now, and for various good reasons why I have not uploaded anything, and that is because I just been simply busy with work, busy with moving and trying to transition and get organized. Right now I am at the old apartment. I was in the city of Maricopa. I stayed there for about 2 days at a good friend of mine's house, and I was visiting them along with their children. So from there, I did not want to go straight to the new apartment. I wanted to come over to the old apartment because there were some things that I wanted to check out and do before returning the keys inside of the Dropbox and closing the chapter to downtown Phoenix, Arizona, and this particular apartment. You guys know that this apartment came to me in divine timing, and I was homeless at that particular time, living between my vehicle, the storage that I had, which was with Extra Space Storage, and Cast Homeless Shelter. And though this is not the best apartment for anyone to be living in, it did come during a time when I needed a roof over my head the most. So I am very grateful and thankful that this apartment came along when I was going through those transitional stages and needed somewhere to call home. This was home for a whole year. And I shot some content prior to this piece of content, and I was very emotional in that content because, I mean, anyone who has been in a homeless situation for whatever length of time that you have been in that particular situation and has been blessed with keys to a place to call their own, it is a very emotional time. At least for me, it was. To get keys in my hands all over again and have a place to call home and not be living in my car or Cast Homeless Shelter or the storage facility, it was truly a blessing. And to be closing the chapter to a place that I called home for a whole year, yeah, you know, it's bittersweet. There has been a lot of things that happened while living in this place. There has been some blessings and there has been some curses. You know, unfortunately, I merged off a track and the Matrix visited me on a couple of occasions. You guys who've been following me for some time know what the Matrix is to me. The Matrix is basically the drug world. You know, aside from that, I was blessed with the new place that I have now. And I was blessed with a lot of different things while living here. So it wasn't all bad, even though I did merge off track and done some things that I should not have done that I'm not gonna say I regret. I just pick up the pieces to my life and just keep it moving. And that's just that, even if I relapsed or not. I'm just looking around this apartment and I'm just like, wow, you served me for a whole year. And after I return the keys and put them in the Dropbox, it will be it. This will be it to 740-3 East Turney Avenue, Phoenix, Arizona, 85014. It will be a done deal. Lord, thank you so much for just introducing me to this apartment and the apartment management at that particular time. Thank you so much for introducing me to them, because had I not come across them, who knows what my predicament would have been during that particular time. And even though I feel like they weren't the best management company to be dealing with, they came through when I needed someone to come through the most. And the even crazier thing is, I was speaking to my neighbor a couple of days ago, before I went to the city of Maricopa to spend a couple of nights with my friend and their children. They were pretty much in the same predicament as I, meaning that they were homeless and they didn't have a place to call their own. And we were just talking about how good it feels, even if the apartment is shitty and shoddy, and even if the landlords are slumlords, it just feels good to be able to have some keys to put inside of that lock and turn it where it unlocks the door to your home for that time being. And we were also comparing apples to oranges in regard to these apartments, and whoever built these apartments I don't know what was wrong with them, because people need storage space. And the way that they describe their apartment, they meaning my soon-to-be neighbor here, their apartment is worse off than what this one is. And I just pray and hope that they get out of here soon. It's not the new management company's fault. They bought these apartments, or they decided to manage these apartments not knowing what they were getting themselves into, because the management company, prior to selling it to these individuals, they realized that they had a road ahead of them in regard to the rat infestations, the structuring of these apartments. They're ghetto. I mean, just put it that way. They're very, very, very ghetto, even though I am grateful and thankful that these apartments, or this particular apartment and or that particular management company, came around during the time that they came around. I'm just even more grateful, blessed, and thankful that the new place that I am now residing in has opened its doors to me. Yeah. So anyway, I am going to conduct my own final walkthrough and record myself doing so, and go from there. Here are the keys that I will be returning. There is one key that I'm a little perplexed about, and I don't want to return it, not knowing if it belongs to the apartment complex or if it belongs to me. I tried that particular key inside of the storage outside, which was supposed to be my storage, but it did not. It fit inside of the slot, but it didn't turn or anything. So it obviously doesn't belong there. So either way it goes, I'm going to return them these two keys, which lock the front and the back door. So they will definitely have these keys. Let's do the final walkthrough, you guys. I have a lot to do and a lot to talk to you guys about, but I'm not going to get around to all of that in this piece of content. If I didn't foreshadow in the last piece of content in regard to the bullying situation that I was going through at work, everything has uplifted and works out better. Oh my God. I just found out something even more in regard to the male bully and how much of a control freak they are. And I would just write down some notes and I will talk to you guys about that, like I said, during another upload. Right now is the final walkthrough at the old apartment, and let's conduct that. So let me get up off the floor, and I'm going to promise not to fuck this film up like I did the last recording. I can't believe that I messed that recording up. I'm gonna upload it anyway because I was really emotional in that recording. And it's not about me being emotional, it's about me just expressing my feelings, because I really do feel bittersweet in regard to leaving this place. And maybe that's why it took me so long to get up out of here, because I really do feel some particular way about closing the chapter here. Because it did serve me for a whole year, and I'm very grateful for that. Anyway, I'm going to show you guys the lockbox outside where I will be returning these particular keys. So 1 second. There's the lockbox. Let me look in the mailbox and make sure there's no mail in here. Okay. All right, you guys, let's conduct the final walkthrough at 740-3 East Turney Avenue. So if I didn't say, I stopped at the Dollar Tree before coming to this apartment because I wanted to buy some caulk, if that's how you pronounce it, to cover these particular holes that I formed while living here. And I didn't put any right there. So I will make sure to do so before I get up out of here. But aside from that, I covered a hole right there. And I covered some holes right there. And I covered a hole right over here, if I'm not mistaken. I covered a hole right here. And I know this is normal wear and tear, but I don't care. I want my security deposit back and I want my credit back. I am going to need that, considering Social Security sent me a letter and basically told me that they are going to be cutting my benefits because of my job. And that's okay. I've been on Social Security, you guys, for a long fucking time. And it's about time for me to get kicked out of the nest and grow up and, you know, have a better relationship with money than what I had before. Okay. I'm not sure what that is, but let me wipe that up real quick. So there were also holes right there. And 1 second, you guys. And I'll show you guys the refrigerator. And I'll show you where the storage outside and how the key fits into that slot, but it doesn't turn and unlock anything. Okay. So here is the microwave, the cabinets. I made sure all of that is clean. Here's the microwave. It's nice and clean. I didn't worry about this right here. Yeah, this is something that they're gonna have to deal with. I didn't bother about that section excuse me, I didn't bother about this section when I lived here for the year that I did live here. Okay, here is the other cabinet. All up here is clean as well. Over here. Okay. And oh, I guess I could wipe that up. All right, clean, clean, clean. Now this stuff right here is for the dishwasher and for the refrigerator. So I think that's a piece that goes to the refrigerator. I never bothered to put it on there. Whoever decides to rent this apartment will have to figure all of that out. The dishwasher, clean. Let's venture over here. The little storage area right here, clean. And it wasn't bad cleaning this apartment. Like I said, I didn't accumulate a lot of stuff while living here. But being highly ADHD, oh my God, I didn't think I was ever going to get done cleaning this damn apartment. But I finally got it done a couple of days ago. So let me wipe this up just a little bit. Some more water. Okay. Let's wipe the top. Sorry, you guys. These are the things that you have to do in order to ensure that you get your deposit back. You know, you just want to make sure everything is nice and clean. Okay, here's the stove. Now, I must say the stove is very clean. It looks a lot more cleaner than a lot of stoves that I have seen in regard to some of the apartments that I have moved into. Now let's turn on the oven light and take a look at the oven. Clean, except for those little stains right there, which couldn't get up. I couldn't get up. So they're pretty much set in, and that's okay. Aside from that, the oven and the stove is clean. Let me wipe this a little bit. Just a little more water. It's not such a big deal in my ADHD years. All it takes is a little bit of wiping here and there, and it's a done deal in regard to moving or any task. It's mind over matter. Okay, so we're gonna look at it one more time. It's nice and clean aside from these little stains. Not stains, but little spotted areas. Here's the freezer. Very clean. I definitely took my time and steamed all up in here. All of this is clean. And let's take a look inside of the refrigerator. Now this was a little on the dirty side, I must admit, especially down up in this area because I had fruit down here that rotted and yeah. But I must say that myself and that steam cleaner done a very, very good job in regard to making sure whomever occupies this apartment next would not have to do a lot of cleaning up after myself. We're getting our deposit back in that credit. We're getting that money, you guys. As you can see, the refrigerator is clean. Okay, let's walk through. I'm gonna wipe that down a little bit more before I actually walk out. Okay, so let's step back and just take a look at the living room. I'm in tears, you guys. I'm sorry if I start crying. Now, I may get charged for the blinds because, as you guys can see, there is a little bit of damage. Now, I tried to steam up under, well, just say this particular area. I tried to steam it, but the paint was coming up and I didn't want to damage this area any further. So that was a jumping spider. Anyway, I didn't want to damage this area any further. So I just wiped it down real good. What do you guys think? I think that it looks pretty good. Okay. Here is the little hall area. Their remote controls are here. There are two. There's the other remote. Here's the bedroom. What holes that were uncovered, I covered those up with the caulk. And even I can't even tell where I covered those holes up at. Perfect. It was somewhere over here, you guys. Oh, wow. Here is where they need to put a rod so people can hang their clothes instead of having one right there, which is just ridiculous. Hold on, you guys. Yeah. I mean, aside from a child, an adult, I mean, come on now. This is just way too short. Yeah. Okay. This is the bedroom. What did you guys think? Did I clean it up pretty good? Now this damage that was there prior to me moving in, I did not do anything because I didn't even have any furniture in here like that to cause any damage. Okay, I'm probably gonna get charged for this. And I'm not sure if that is mold or whatever. Yeah, it's mold. I didn't bother to try to clean that up. they'll have to work that out. Aside from that, the apartment is definitely clean. Okay, so that's the bedroom. Let's go into the last room, which will be the bathroom. What did you guys think? I think I did a pretty good job. That damage was already here. I did not do that. This comes off of the wall, it detaches. I did not do that. This was all like this before the new management company took over. It was like this when Palisade owned the apartment complex. This swivels and moves. This was like that prior to me moving in. This also falls off. This was like that prior to me moving in. The toilet, all of this is clean. I steam cleaned the whole bathroom, even steam mopped it. And look at that shine. We're getting our money back, you guys. Okay. We have the mirror, which is clean. These are the light bulbs that I replaced. Remember, I told you guys I had my colored bulbs in here, and I replaced those for soft 40-watt lights, if I'm not mistaken. Look at the sink, nice and shiny and clean. I made sure I cleaned this stove, the shower. I did that yesterday, real good. I used a magic eraser and cleaned it up. What do you guys think? Now this I never bothered with while living here. As you guys can see, this window, and look, I thought they removed this branch. The branch is still in here. They were supposed to have removed this. Ugh, told y'all, ghetto. But it served its purpose for a whole year. And I'm thankful. So that's pretty much a wrap, you guys. We're gonna walk outside real quick, and we're gonna put that key inside of that lock, and I'm gonna show you guys what happened when I did it earlier, and that will be a walkthrough. Let me just wipe this up a little bit. You're all right, Spider. You'll live. Okay, let me put my shoes on. Sorry for such a long video, you guys, but I wanted to make sure I conducted my own walkthrough, and you know, just to cover my own ass. Okay, putting on my shoes, and we're gonna walk outside, and then I'm going to record myself putting the keys in the drop box, the lock box, and it will be a wrap. Ooh. Okay. Let me find my keys. Okay. I don't think I ever brought you guys out here, but here is my used to be storage. I never got a key for it because I was never planning on putting anything in here, but here's what it looks like in the inside. Now you see why I never put anything in here. Anyway, there's no need to show you guys the rest. If you see what that looks like, you can just imagine what the rest of it looks like. Okay, so here's what I'm talking about. Now the key fits in here. But it doesn't turn. And it fits down here. The neighbor's dog.
Get inside. Go inside right now.
Okay, no problem. So it locks, well, it turns, but yeah, so I'm not sure if I want to give them these keys, not knowing if they actually belong to me or if it belongs to them or not. So either way it goes, they will get the main keys, and that will be that. All right, you guys, so that is a final walkthrough in regard to 740-3 East Turney Avenue. I am going to use the restroom and put these keys inside of the drop box and close the chapter to 740-3 East Turney Avenue. All right, you guys, I will see you all some other time. Don't forget, we still have to talk about that bullying situation, and I have to let you guys know how everything has uplifted in my favor. All right, you guys, namaste. Have a good one. Bye-bye. All right, you guys, I am going to put the keys in the drop box. So 1 second. I just want to make sure I record myself doing this.